In a window already full of twists, turns, and calculated decisions, Liverpool have moved swiftly to finalise yet another major transfer. And this one too is officially over the line. With the paperwork completed and all parties in agreement, the Reds have quietly but decisively concluded a deal that has been simmering beneath the surface in recent weeks. While much of the spotlight has focused on who might arrive at Anfield this summer, those within the club know that evolution also demands letting go. Strategic choices are being made, and not every chapter is meant to last forever. This latest move, shrouded in silence until now, raises questions about what's next, not just for the individual involved, but for the squad as a whole. Was this a tactical reshuffle, a financial decision, or a sign of something bigger unfolding behind the scenes? One thing's certain, Liverpool's summer is far from quiet. And this latest done deal is a reminder that every decision made now shapes the battles to come. Let's break it down along with all the other Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool are champions again. To mark this historic 20th league title, we've just launched our exclusive Champions collection of t-shirts. Celebrate in style and show your pride with official gear made for real Reds. Head over to cop.iclothing.com or just click the link in the description and grab yours while stocks last. But first, Liverpool are claimed to be preparing a lowball first bid for Bournemouth left-back Milos Kerkez, knowing they have a clear run at signing the Hungarian. Kerkez has made no secret of his desire to join Liverpool this summer, and it is widely expected that the Reds will land a deal in the near future. That is not to say that negotiations with Bournemouth are a formality, of course, as they are well within their rights to hold out for their asking price of £45 million. The eye paper's Mark Douglas, who has reported frequently on Liverpool's interest in Kerkez, claims the South Coast club are braced for a first official bid as early as this week. However, it is anticipated that Liverpool's first offer will come in lower than Bournemouth's asking price. Of course, that should come as no surprise, as that is how negotiations work, with the high-profile pursuit of Florian Wirtz so far seeing 2 bids turned down, the most recent worth up to £109 million, below Bayer Leverkusen's valuation of £126.7 million. It is explained that a deal with achievable add-ons is a possible compromise between Liverpool and Bournemouth, which is also expected to be the case with Wirtz. But there is no pressure on Bournemouth to sell on the cheap, having already brought in £50 million following Dean Huijsen's transfer to Real Madrid. Liverpool's push to sign Kerkez is something of an open secret, with The Athletic's James Pearce writing on Tuesday that if, as expected, the 21-year-old joins, Kostas Tsimikas is likely to be moved on. The acceptance that he will become a Liverpool player comes with Man City having moved on, in Douglas's words, to Wolves left-back Ryan Ait-Nouri. City had been touted as rivals for Kerkez's signature last month, but it has always been suspected that their name was simply being used as part of negotiations over a deal with Liverpool. The Athletic's David Ornstein reports that Ait-Nouri, who had also been linked with a switch to Anfield, is City's top target to strengthen at left-back, and all parties now expect a move to happen. Transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano has claimed that personal terms are already agreed between Liverpool and Kerkez, who has since joined up with the Hungary national team. Hungary will play friendlies against Sweden on Friday and Azerbaijan next Tuesday, but a deal could still be brokered in the meantime. Now, in the latest Liverpool transfer update, contracts have been signed and a deal has been completed, as Kelleher has officially departed Liverpool after 10 years with the club, with the goalkeeper completing an £18 million move to Brentford. Kelleher has signed a 6-year contract with the Bees as he embarks on the next phase of his career as a number 1 goalkeeper. It comes after a long and successful run as backup to Alisson, widely considered the best in the world in their position, in which he played 67 times and won 9 trophies. With his sights set on establishing himself as a regular starter, Kelleher has opted to leave Liverpool upon the arrival of Georgi Mamardashvili. Liverpool quickly agreed a deal with Brentford, with whom they enjoy a strong relationship after previous deals for Sepp Vandenberg and Fabio Carvalho, worth an initial £12.5 million. A further £5.5 million has been negotiated in add-ons, and if the full £18 million is paid, it would currently stand as the 15th highest fee received for a player in the club's history. Due to a 20% sell-on clause held by Kelleher's former club, Ringmon Rangers, they will receive up to £3.6 million. The 26-year-old's move to Brentford comes as a replacement for Mark Flecken, with the Dutchman joining Bayer Leverkusen. Both goalkeepers underwent their medicals on Monday, with personal terms already agreed, and they can now look to find their feet quickly ahead of pre-season in July. Both goalkeepers underwent their medicals on Monday, with personal terms already agreed, and they can now look to find their feet quickly ahead of pre-season in July. Allowing Kelleher to leave at the very start of the transfer window is a sign of Liverpool's gratitude to their best ever backup goalkeeper, and arguably one of their best in the Premier League era outright. With no pathway to the number one role under Arne Slot, despite how highly he is valued, the Republic of Ireland international can instead find that at the Gitech. Mamardashvili is primed to fill the role of Alisson's deputy next season, with his £29 million move from Valencia now official, while Viteslav Jaros could either stay as third choice or head out on loan for further experience. In other news, Liverpool winger Ben Doak is a genuine target for Everton this summer, which could bring the first senior transfer between the two clubs since 2002. While there have been less formal switches at academy level, it is certainly rare for a player to cross the divide as a senior player. Doak could buck the trend this summer, however, with Sky Sports the latest to report on Everton's interest in the 19-year-old winger. Having impressed on loan at Middlesbrough in 2024-25, the Scotland international is expected to attract a number of clubs in the summer transfer window. Sky Sports report that Everton want to sign Doak, which follows recognition of their interest from reliable sources on Merseyside, including the Times' Paul Joyce and the Telegraph's Chris Bascom. However, there is an expectation that the teenager will first be assessed in pre-season at the AXA Training Centre starting July 8th, before any decision is made over his future. Of course, much could depend on the scale of offers presented to Liverpool in the coming month, with the club reported to value Doak at around £30 million. Doak signed a long-term contract with Liverpool in 2023, but it is unclear when that deal will expire. However, there is no indication it will run out in the near future. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. We post all the latest Liverpool news every day, so join our fast-growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.